Okay, well, you look at this video conferencing system. Picture that before there was a big piece of furniture with a giant old style TV, 36 inch, 38 inch, thereabouts, on top for one monitor, which was the video conferencing system. The other monitor, which I'm going to show you right here, was a projector in the ceiling and a smart board on the wall to which a computer was attached to. So when they did the video conferencing from one college to another, on the smart board you'd see the computer screen, on the old TV you would see the people at the other college. And they could push their screen back and forth. The problem was that they were fixed to one location. They had one computer, I'll show you part of it here, that was wired to the smart board. As you can see, you had to have hard wires, and then from there you were wired to the video conferencing, the projector. And the keyboard and mouse had long wires going to a table, and the microphone again had long wires, and he stretched them out. So they had wires, everything, everywhere. Everything was bulky, and the system was locked in one location. You couldn't just pick it up and move, because you'd have to take the projector, the smart board, everything, and try to refasten it into another room. What we did here is using a different variety of manufacturers. You can see the furniture is from VFI, which is ideal. It will support easily two dual screens, the camera mounts on top. There's handles on each side. As you can see, it's on wheels. I'm going to show you behind. It's very easy to move. I'm now moving it by the handle, except that I got it unlocked. The lock's there on the bottom foot pedal. There we go. It now moves very easy. You can see behind, there is no wires, no mess. The system they had before, they had so many wires behind, people would unhook them and didn't know where to put them in. We did a lot of troubleshooting, figuring out where the wires went all over again. Here they've got one cable for the video conferencing, one cable for the network, one power cable, that's it. And one person can easily move around as I'm demonstrating here, and then for it not to move around the lock. Instead of having to turn everything on with different remotes and everything else, we're using what you see here, a nice little panel from SP Control. Then I just hit the on button, and I'm going to show on top, the monitors immediately all come on, and the video conference system, the camera, as you can see, is coming on the location. Well, just about. There we go. There it is. So, and they just turn on the computer right here. We do have now a wireless keyboard and mouse, as you can see from here. So there's no wires. That's only to log into the system. Then I'm going to show you what happens once they're logged in, because it's going to open the software by this area. As you can see, we're ready to log in. I'm going to put the camera down for a second so I can log into the computer. Now that we're logged in and Doceri desktop is coming on, I can use the mouse if I want run from here, or I can use, but I'll show you after in a second, to close that. Now, instead of having to walk over to a whiteboard, they can now use an iPad. I come down here, and as you see, the iPad is sitting on top of the video conferencing system. Computer's on top shelf. This is a very nice rack by VFI. The racks on both sides. Everything is bolted in. We do have the wireless white from Sabine on the bottom, which allows them now no longer to have long wires for their microphone. And The teacher, which I'm going to scroll, flip it somewhere right here. The teacher uses the lapel. So lapel mic, as you can see from here. She can walk around and always have the same volume. She no longer has, before she walked around from the stationary mic on the desk, and people if they can't hear you, she walked close, she was too loud. Now they can freely walk around. The two microphones with the little triangle from Williams Sound that you see on the table or the desk mount that they put in strategically where the students are located. And now I'm going to show you the iPad. When I open the iPad, you can see it has a little application here. I just tap on the application, connect to the computer, and watch my password. I'm just going to pause for a second while I put it in. Okay, we're back in record. As you can see, if I look there, it's the exact same desktop as on the computer. And one neat little thing about this is if I turn it sideways, you can see on top is all the yellow buttons on the left, is the remotes, which is the same as under the Siri panel right up front. So as I walk around with the iPad, I can easily control all the remotes that they used to have to walk around by hand to control the video conferencing. They now do it just all on the iPad. And instead of using their old style smart screen, is we just plug in this little stylus from the Siri. It's a good point. Just bear with me for a second while I plug it into the end here. And you can see right on top, the little icon here came on, says it's on. Now with this, I can turn around, tap on it, and I can tap on it and turn it into a smartboard. I can easily change different colors, different styles of pen and everything else. So they had everything they can do on the smartboard, and as you can see, it's now written right on the computer. They can save their lesson, replay it later at any speed or slow speed. They can sit and prepare all their lessons to go. When they're ready to close, it's very simple. They can do it right from their iPad. Again, I can move my screen around just like a normal little pad. I can click on the Microsoft here button. Sorry, I'm trying to point at the same time. Okay, first I got to stop my drawing. There, now I can stop the computer while the computer is stopping. Oh, I did one mistake. I usually use the remote on there to close the video conferencing. If they want to shut it off, they don't normally shut it off. Then I just hit the off button here, and as you can see, it shut off all the screen in the system. And that's it.